What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my July reset, summer reset, whatever you want to call it. I have been so motivated lately to get my life together. I've talked about it a lot in my vlogs, like financially, fitness-wise, just goals in general. So I think I'm gonna start trying to do these videos a little bit more regularly, kind of to hold myself accountable. So maybe I'll do them like seasonally or something like that. I've always been really big on like writing down my goals and just reflecting and stuff like that. So I wanted to do that. We are going to be setting some goals, just like personal goals, social media goals. I'm gonna look at my budget with you guys. And we are also going to do a few other like reset type things. I want to clean up my kitchen a little bit. My place could use a little reset itself. I want to get groceries for the week. So just kind of prepping and getting myself together. Kind of just like a reflect on June. I'm looking through my calendar to see kind of what I did. I kept a lot of dogs, went to Knoxville, which is where my boyfriend's from. Got to hang out with his family, which was a lot of fun. My grandparents came and stayed the weekend with me, which was fun. I felt like a real adult, like hosting them, like they came to my home. It was my first and only month of never being in school and just working full time, and that being my life, not having school. A really kind of cool, like transitional type month for me. But let's get into setting some goals for July. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this, but I've been putting it off so that I can film it. So I will pop up my screen up here for you guys to look at. First, let's reflect on my June goals. As you can see, I have all these goals from when I started tracking them in March. And then every month I go through and see if I completed them or not. So for June, I did lift weights 3 times a week. I was pretty proud of myself for that. There was one week where I kind of fell off, so I ended up going 4 times because the week before I only went twice. It was like a weird thing with the Sundays, how it worked out. But I count it as 3 times a week because I got in all 3 workouts every week, if you will. Long walks Monday through Friday. I have successfully done that every single day. Super proud and happy with that. It can be hard sometimes, like with weather, it gets too hot and I don't want to go. But even when it was too hot, I would even if I like slept too long and it was too hot to go in the morning, I would go after my workout in the evening. So that is very unlike me. So I was super proud of myself for staying on top of that one. 3 girls nights, yes, I did that. Got to see some of my girls a few nights this past month. As you get older, it's really hard to kind of balance all the different things. But at the same time, it's easier in a sense because everyone understands. Like I used to feel very pressured to hang out with everyone all the time, and you know, I had to keep up with all these friendships. But now I just know like my friends who are there and I'm there for them if they need me. But we have jobs and lives and relationships and things that we're working on. So like 3 girls nights a month for me is perfect. And other than that, I do other stuff like go out with other friends and we have guy friends and stuff, but like just solo girls nights, like 3 a month I think is like plenty. I did not wake up at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. That is one that I really do try to do and I tend to fail at it. So did not wake up at 7:30 a.m. I would say I woke up, sometimes I woke up at 7, sometimes I woke up at 8:30. So it just kind of depends, but that is something I'm kind of always actively working on because having a good morning routine is really nice for me. I just don't always do it. Honestly, my July goals are gonna be pretty similar because these are things that make me happy. So we are gonna do lift weights 4 times per week. If you don't know, I've talked about it in a few of my vlogs. I hired a coach for fitness. So she's a fitness and nutrition coach. And she's gonna be helping me out, just kind of like get in shape. I wanna get strong. Like I wanna have muscles. I wanna have visible biceps. So she has me on a workout plan and it is 4 times a week. So I wanna hit that perfectly this month. I also want to do long walks daily. She has me doing step goals. So 7 to 10K steps a day. And in order to meet that, I have to go on a walk. Honestly, I don't get that just hanging out in my apartment, obviously, all day. So long walk, 7 to 10K steps a day. I want to do that every single day. And I think I'm going to film a video on it, like how getting those steps in every day for a month kind of transforms my mindset and how I feel and everything. I want to do a whole video on that because obviously hot girl walks are like super popular and in right now. So I want to kind of do a little experiment. I'm just a little natural scientist over here. Next one, I want to wake up at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Yep, we are stepping it up, even though I didn't even meet my goal last month. That's okay. I really do think I can do this. I need more hours in my day with everything I'm trying to do right now, especially with the working out and the walks and everything. And it gets so hot so early now. So I need to get up earlier and I just need more time. So we're gonna try 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Not the weekends. I sleep on the weekends. That is my guilty pleasure, is sleep. So 7 a.m. And lastly, this one's kind of exciting. I want to sign up / decide on coding camp. So again, I've talked about this in a few vlogs, but I am thinking about going and taking like a boot camp or taking a couple classes to learn coding on the computer. So like JavaScript, Python, things like that, like coding languages. I think that would be really valuable in my career in healthcare, as well as just with like the analytics side of things. I could build databases, I could build platforms, things like that. So I want to learn that. There's one that I'm looking into. I'll give you more details if I actually sign up for it. But I have a call in July set up with the admissions people. So I'm going to officially decide if I'm going to do the camp or not. It's not cheap, I will say. So that's the only thing kind of holding me back from it, and also the time commitment. Like I said, I just got into my fitness journey and like I'm really into that right now, and I have only been out of school for 1 month. Like, why would I go back? I know I sound probably crazy, but I just love to learn, and I want to grow my career, and the more I learn and the more I know, the more I can do in my career. So I put sign up / decide because it needs to be a responsible decision. I need to make sure I can afford it. So these are my goals for July. I'm really excited. I have like good vibes about July, I feel. So that's really awesome. We are looking at my YouTube goals for the month of July. To reflect on June, my goal was 8,100 on subscribers. I think I just hit 8,000 today. It's the 26th. So I'll probably get pretty close, but I'm not going to meet my goal of 8,100, I don't think. I'm gonna put my actual as 850. I think that's probably about what I'll get in another week or so. Which is okay. I've honestly had really, really slow growth on YouTube lately. YouTube growth kind of goes in waves for me. Sometimes I'll be gaining a lot. Sometimes I barely gain any. Like if you look, I only gained, barely 200 subscribers this past month, which honestly is pretty slow month growth, which honestly is a pretty slow growth rate for me usually, but that's okay. Like I said, things come in waves, it's summer, all that good stuff. So for July, I think I'm gonna set my goal at 8,300. Might be optimistic, but I would really like to hit 10K by the end of the year. So I'm trying to keep that growth on some kind of an upward trajectory. AdSense goal, again, my growth has been slow, everything. I haven't been making very much in AdSense. How do I look at this, analytics? So my estimated revenue for June is 169, which as you can see, because you can see the other ones, pretty low. YouTube growth is not great right now. That's okay, but I'm definitely not going to be meeting my goal. So I'm going to put 170. And then for my July goal, I'm going to put 200, which is a pretty big jump from 170 to 200, honestly, but I'm going to try to reach that. So yeah, YouTube hasn't been great lately, just growth wise, but I don't know, it's never been about that for me, really. I started YouTube because I love it, and if I didn't love it, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't put so much energy into it. It's, basically makes me no money, honestly, and it's not for that. So love YouTube, this is fine, but I do like to keep track of it because it's exciting when you hit like big milestones because you do put in so much effort with it. And lastly, very exciting, let's do our budget. Okay, so I will pop my budget up here on the screen. As you can see, I do have some things blacked out. I black out my income and my investments. So that's what I have in my Roth IRA, things like that. Just personal preference. I commend people who are so transparent about their pay and things like that on the internet. I'm just not there yet, so I just don't feel comfortable with it, and I think that's okay. I highly suggest you watch Carter Sullivan. She does these great budgeting videos, and she's really transparent about everything. So if you want to go kind of see someone be really, really transparent with their money, definitely go check her out. But this is like what I'm comfortable with right now. So as you guys can see here, I have my difference right here, which is the difference between my income and my bills and fixed spending. So I have $1,400 to budget for my variable spending, basically. As you can see here, I do have $40,000 in student loans. That is something I have not started paying off yet, but that will be another journey. I will take you guys along. As you can see, I made this little tab here. I don't know, yeah, eventually I'm gonna start paying that off, and that'll be fun to start seeing that go down. And as you can see, my current savings goals, I would like to have $10,000 in my general savings account. So like 3 months of living expenses is kind of what they say you should have. So I'm working on saving that up. I think I have more than half, so I'm like getting there. And then I also have a general savings account, which is where I'm focusing a lot of my money savings wise right now, because I have a lot of large upcoming expenses, as you can see here. The coding camp, like I said, is pretty expensive. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed in a couple months, and it's $1,000 out of pocket. I want to get my lips touched up. I know these aren't needs, these are wants, but you know, I want to get my lips touched up. I want to get a new camera for vlogging, and I want to go to Europe next year, so I'm saving up for that as well. So my like 10K in general savings, so my like 10K is kind of on the back burner because I'm saving for all of these larger upcoming expenses as well. Let's divide up this $1,400. So I do like to look at my month ahead to see if I have any like travel trips or anything that I need to account for. I'm going to my dad's for a weekend, but that's not expensive. So yeah, there's no real travel. So if there was travel, I would put it down here. Like say I went last month when I went to Knoxville, I put Knoxville here and budgeted for that, but we are not traveling in July, so that's pretty good. As you can see, I pay $10 for Spotify, I pay $3 for extra iCloud storage, $80 for the gym, and my coaching is $350 a month. That is, again, nutrition plan, workouts, daily check-ins, like stuff like that. So it's kind of pricey, but honestly, it's a lot. She puts in a lot, so I think it's worth it. I have pet insurance for Franklin, which is $46. They reimburse me 90% of his expenses, and he has tummy trouble, so it really does come in handy. And then, as you can see, my 401k, I'm putting in $63 a month right now, so it's like the bare minimum, but I want to put something in, so groceries, since I'm gonna be on a pretty strict like meal plan, I feel like $75 a week might be about right. So let's do 75 times 4 weeks, $300 on groceries. Gas, I am going to my dad's, and gas is expensive right now, so we're gonna say 60 for gas. That's one tank, because besides going to my dad's, I'm not going anywhere else, so I don't think I should need that much gas. Like, I'm lucky to live in a city, I can walk, I can take the train, so we'll say 60. I'm gonna hold off on social. Hair is $350. I know it's expensive, it is what it is. Nails are, we'll put 80 with tip. So that's that. I feel like I have way too much money left over right now. That's very abnormal for me, but I think it's because there's no travel going on, which I usually am traveling. So social, again, because I am on this like health journey right now, I'm not gonna be going out to eat and stuff. So social is my like going out to eat, going to get coffee, friends, things like that. So let's see, I do have, okay, so I have 2 friends' birthdays this month. So I always get gifts, at least $50 each for those. I'm gonna say $200 for social. So again, that's going out to eat, birthday presents, things like that. I would like to keep it under $200. That's about $50 a weekend, but that's probably realistic. And households and toiletries, let's see, let's say $150. So I have $271 left after like general living. So I'm gonna put $200 in my general savings, which leaves me with $71. I just leave that difference, that's fine. I don't budget every dollar because these numbers honestly aren't that accurate. I just like to see kind of what my month is gonna look like somewhat, but I wouldn't say I follow this like 1000%. So $200 is going into my general savings, again, because I have wisdom teeth coming up, coding camp coming up. Those are, wisdom teeth and coding camp are both things that are coming up within the next 3 months. So I need to have that money saved up now. Whereas my money goal to save 10K can wait. But basically my plan with my student loan debt, if you're curious, is to do all these things besides the Europe trip, because that's next year. So once I do all of these things and pay for them, and then I'm gonna save up 10K in my general savings, and then I'm gonna be focusing my attention on my student loans. So that's kind of where I am with that. I just wanna be on my feet, have a good savings account, good to go before I start like really attacking that debt. So yeah, I feel pretty good about this month coming up. I think I've balanced everything out really well. I feel ready to take on the month. So exciting. I've been wanting to do this, but I had to wait to film it. So it feels really good to have everything planned out. Other things I want to do today, like I said, I do want to go to the grocery store and I might do some cleaning, like some meal prep maybe. So we'll do that a little bit later today. And I'll take you guys along on that with me as well, because like the cleaning and getting my life together is a big part of a monthly reset for me. But I have a good feeling about July. I'm pretty excited about it. First things first, let's take care of this mess that occurred over the weekend. Got back from the store. I want to end this little reset video with a big grocery haul. This will get me through the week, possibly longer, not sure. I did spend about $100 on this one, but I got a bunch of stuff that I don't usually have to get every single week, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, let's do a quick little grocery haul. We'll start with my protein so I can get them in the fridge. Y'all know I always get this big thing of chicken. And I got 2 things of turkey. I'm gonna do like turkey wraps, I think, for lunches. Yeah, so in order to make the turkey wraps, I got some whole wheat tortillas and 2 big bags of lettuce, as well as some hummus. This is the only brand they had. So this will be a really quick and easy lunch, and it fits my macros given to me from my coach. Next up, I got a bag of lemons for my morning waters and a big thing of bananas. I love bananas for pre-workouts. And then I also got peanut butter because this is a really great snack. Next up, I got some eggs. These are pasture raised, which I prefer to get. I don't always get them, but it is my preferred egg type. And then I also got a bunch of egg whites. Next up, I got 4 of these Oikos Greeky yogurts. Love these as a snack. I mix them with my protein powder for some extra protein. And yeah, it's great. I got a bunch of steamable frozen veggies. Frozen veggies are the way to go if your stuff goes bad a lot, which mine always did, or if you're lazy. Perfect. It just makes it a really easy way to add vegetables to any meal. And last but not least, I got a bunch of 1 bars. These are protein bars, 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs. Really great pre-workout snack or post-workout as well, or just midday snack, you never know. That is gonna do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reset. Let me know if this is something that you wanna see more consistently. I'm definitely thinking I kind of want to start doing them more consistently, so let me know if you guys enjoy this. I love just sitting down, being able to reflect, and also plan out the month. I'm a big planner, list maker, all that stuff. So it feels good to have some goals set. Make sure you subscribe if you are not subscribed already. We just hit 8,000. Thank you so much, as we saw earlier in this video. So yeah, I will see you guys so very soon in my next one. Bye guys.